Happy New Year, everybody. Today I am going to be doing my 2024 recap video, or at least, kind of my version of it. Usually I do a top 10 on my favorite jerseys that I got that year. This time around, you can see I'm standing up. I have a rack beside me. That's because I'm not going to just do a top 10. I'm going to be ranking every single jersey I got this year. In previous years, in 2022, I believe I got 14 jerseys. 2023, I got 19. This year, I got 34. And originally, I was like, okay, I could do a top 10. But then I was like, there's more jerseys I want to show off. So I said a top 15. And even that, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I already ranked all of these, so I might as well just go ahead and show you all of the jerseys. And it's a lot easier for me to stand up and do this, even though I did have to move my desk a little bit. But I kind of like the fact that you can see the rack here, even though it's just a little bit of it. And it's a lot easier to show the jerseys just grabbing them from the rack than having to stand up and grab them, come back down, everything like that. So yeah, that is the way that I'm going to do it this year. I don't know if I'm going to do more videos of me standing up. Probably not, because it's a lot of effort to move my desk. Maybe in the future I'll kind of rearrange some stuff so I can do more videos standing up. But for now, let's go ahead and get into the list. So starting us off at number 34, I have the 2024 All-Star jersey. This is the Central Division, I believe. I might be wrong on what division it was, but basically the white All-Star jersey. This is in last place here because honestly, it's an okay jersey. I really just got this one because I wanted at least a design of this jersey. At the time that I bought it, it was the only one that was left on the NHL shop. It was like $60, and I was like, you know what? I just want to make sure that I have at least one of these designs. So I ended up grabbing this one. Now, it's probably not going to stay in the collection because I ended up getting another version of this one, a different kind of style, and I much prefer the other style. So yeah, this one probably won't stay in the collection for very long, but I'm still happy to have it. It is definitely an interesting design for sure. Just the star there, very, very unique. It's a unique jersey. But yeah, let's go on to number 33. So at number 33, I have the Toronto Maple Leafs 1967 jersey. This is a CCM vintage, as you can see up top there. So the reason this one is in 34th, I should say, 33rd, already getting my numbers mixed up. The reason this one's in 33rd is because technically I already have the Reebok version of this jersey, and I like the Reebok version a lot more than this one here. This one is a little bit goofy. Just the letters, they look weird. Honestly, they don't look great. The main reason I got this one is just because I'm a Leaf fan, so I kind of want every single version of the Leafs jerseys that I can get. So yeah, I wasn't like super excited to get this one. Now, I do want to mention that I'm not just ranking these jerseys based off how much I like the design. Obviously, that is a huge factor, but there's other factors as well, like how much I spent on the jersey, whether I was waiting for it for a very long time, or, it just kind of came into my hands and I was not really as excited to get it, or, if it's a size large, like this one is here, way too big for me, so I'm not as excited to get it. Those are a couple of factors. So yeah, that is just kind of something that I wanted to point out as well for my rankings, because this next one here is the Calgary Flames Fanatics home jersey. So I love this jersey in terms of the style, but obviously it's pretty far down the list. Few reasons for that. First of all, it is a Fanatics jersey, so it's not like I was really excited to get this one just because I do already have two jerseys in this style already in an Adidas, so it's not like I was expecting anything super different. The main reason I got this jersey is because of the channel, honestly, right? I wanted to get this jersey so I could review it for you guys, so I could do some comparison videos. That is really the only reason that I bought this thing. If I didn't have a channel, I wouldn't have bought it. So that is why it kind of falls down the list a little bit. I'm still glad that I got it, though. It's definitely interesting to do those comparisons. But yeah, if I didn't have the channel, I would have just walked into the store, looked at it, felt it a little bit, and went, oh, okay, this is basically just like an Adidas jersey, and then left. But yeah, anyways, the design, like I said, I do love it, but I just have the jersey twice already, so it's not really a huge deal for me to get it. So that's why I wasn't as excited to get it, and that's why it comes in at number 32. So this one, at number 31, is the 2002 Kings jersey. So I actually love this jersey. This is also another one where I love the style of the thing, but for some reason, I honestly wasn't too excited to get this. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because I have similar styles to this jersey for the Kings that, this one didn't feel too special. But like, I legitimately love this jersey. It's in my size. I got it for cheap. And when I unboxed the jersey on the channel, there was a little bit of staining in the logo. I got that out, so it's in pretty good condition. Yeah, I don't know why, like, I'm not as pumped to get this jersey as I feel like I should, but, I still do really like it a lot. It is very nice. I should probably go faster than I'm going right now, so let's move on very, very quickly here onto the 2016 Boston Bruins Winter Classic jersey. this is a very nice jersey. The reason that is kind of lower down on the list is because it's a size extra large, so way too big for me, but I really, really like this one a lot. The bear on the front, it kind of has like a carpety material to it. It's really, really cool. I absolutely love that aspect. It does also have Bergeron on the back, so that is great. But yeah, it's a size extra large. So I don't even know like if I could really wear this in a video. If like I think people would still really, really notice. But I think I picked it up for like less than $60 Canadian. So that is the reason that I got it. It was one that I wanted for a long time, and I see it in my size, but it's usually, you know, a little bit more than I want to spend. So when I found it for 60 customized, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. All right, moving on here, we now have the New York Rangers 2024 Stadium Series jersey. This one is pretty fun because of the abbreviation on the front there. That is really unique. I don't know if we've ever seen an abbreviation on the front of a jersey before. Obviously, you have like Canes and Bolts, but it's a little bit different than just NYR. So that is the reason that I picked this one up here. It is very, very neat. There's not a ton going on outside of that. The stripes are huge, though. You know, you can say that, right? The stripes on the arms are absolutely massive. So that is pretty cool. Okay, we're on to number 28 here with the Utah Hockey Club away jersey. This one, it does kind of look nice in person. The light blue really pops on this jersey. That is what I like about it. Obviously, I'm not a fan of the Utah on the front. Really don't like that, but yeah, the colors are very, very nice on this jersey. So I'm excited that that's what it seems like they are going to be keeping going into next season. It'll be interesting to see how the jerseys change going into next season and how those logos look, and if they do end up using this jersey again next season. That is the rumor. But yeah, this jersey, very, very nice for sure in terms of the colors. Logo, you know, not really too much. Or it's not a logo. It's just the word mark. Not really too much, right? Okay, so going on to number 27. Here we have the 1980s Kings jersey. This was their home jersey. This is one of my favorite Kings jerseys. I absolutely love this thing. I do really, really like this logo a lot. This is probably my favorite Kings logo, I would say. I just think it looks so great. I do prefer the purple version of this jersey in terms of the actual main color of the jersey, but I think the logo is a little bit worse. So I was happy to get this one. This one does kind of fall a little bit lower on the list though, because I technically do have this jersey already, but it was just in a U size, so I really couldn't fit into it. Now it's in a size that I can actually wear. I think this is the size medium, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, size medium. So I can actually wear this jersey, and it's not ridiculous. But also, another reason why it kind of falls a little bit lower is because the quality, or the condition, sorry, is not that great. There are a couple of pulls. You can't really see it on camera. That's probably not going to show up. But yeah, there are a couple of pulls on this jersey, which, you know, hurts the quality and hurts my ranking of it a little bit. You know, it kind of makes me not as excited to get it, but I still very much wanted it. Still very happy to have it because, yeah, I legitimately love that jersey. Now, let's go on to number 26. We have the Toronto Scepters. So, very, very happy that the PWHL actually got some team names, actually got some team logos. They look fantastic this year. Really, really like basically all of the designs in the PWHL. I think they did a phenomenal job, at least with the colors. The colors are all so much fun. I really like the blue and yellow on this thing. The logos, I think, can be a little bit of a hit or miss. This one here, I think, is fine. Not that big of a deal. The main reason why this one does kind of fall down a little bit lower is the actual ad patches. So you see you have the Canadian Tire on the one side, and then you have the Scotiabank. And it's also because, like, they're not good ad patches either, or at least, I mean, there's no good ad patches, but they're like a rubbery material. It's not like an actual patch sewn onto the jersey, and that's what I really don't like about it. So it makes it feel very cheap. And so, yeah, not really a huge fan of that. Now we can go on to our next one, and this one is number 20. Man, I'm really bad at keeping track of the numbers. 25. 25, we have the Vancouver Canucks Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey. I was pretty excited to get this one here just because when it first came out, I didn't really like it, and then I kind of started to like it more and more, and I had a couple of times trying to buy this jersey where it just didn't end up working out. So I was finally able to get this one after, you know, I think it was probably my third or fourth time trying to buy this jersey, and it actually has a player on the back, obviously the captain 53. It's Bo Horvat, who obviously is no longer on the Vancouver Canucks, and that's why I was able to get it, because it was a little bit cheaper. I am very glad that Vancouver actually made a Johnny Canuck jersey, because there was a fashion jersey during the Reebok era that, you know, I did really want, but it was just super hard to find. This one, you know, I was actually able to get it, so yeah, very, very happy to have it. Going on to number 24. Am I right on that? Yeah, number 24, the Montreal Victoire. So kind of same thing as the Scepters. I love this jersey. I really do like the colors a lot. That is the main thing that I absolutely love. The light blue at the bottom, just that one stripe, a little bit awkward, but the rest of it I think is great. I love the burgundy there, just the kind of darker blue as well. The logo, pretty big, but I still think it's fine. The reason that it's down as low as it is once again, the ad patches. Just really don't like them, and just the quality. Like, if I am going to have an ad patch on my jersey, I want it to at least be of somewhat good quality that at least like kind of matches the crest, because then it doesn't feel, at least in my opinion, it wouldn't feel as awkward. But yeah, just really not a fan of the patches on these jerseys. So yeah. Moving on, though, we have number 23. It's the 2024 All-Star jersey, the blue one. So, of course, we saw the white one earlier on. This is the one that I kind of, in theory, got to replace it. This one, yeah, I like this one a lot better. I think the blue and the yellow just look really nice together. And, of course, this is the jersey that the Leafs players wore. So I have a Leaf patch that I got, kind of a little bit a while ago. This one will be sent off eventually to First Line Jerseys, where I'm going to get, I think I decided I'm probably going to get Nylander on it. I think that's the player that I'm going to get. It's either him or Riley. It's between those two, but probably leaning towards Nylander. Yeah, like I kind of said with the other one, it's a goofy design. It doesn't look great, and the customization I think is pretty bad, but I still want it customized just because it is that unique kind of style that is really, really strange. Let's move on to something that's not a jersey, though. At number 22, I have a Chicago Blackhawks 1940 Heritage sweater. So this, of course, I'm not really a huge fan of the design of this one, but the reason I got it is because it is part of those first generation CCM Heritage sweaters. And if you guys had watched the channel this year, you would know that's basically become my obsession. It was my new obsession this year. I want to get every single one of those first generation CCM Heritage sweaters. There was 18 in total, I believe. Yeah, 18. I currently have 5, I think. And all 5, obviously are part of this list because I'm including every single one that I got, and I got all of them this year. But yeah, this was my least favorite. I honestly am not a massive fan of this one here, but I got it because, well, I want to collect all of them, so I had to get this one at some point. It was pretty cheap too, so wasn't a huge deal. But yeah, I just kind of really like these sweaters. I think they're a ton of fun. Obviously, these are very, very big. They're size extra large. Technically, they say one size, but they're an extra large. But yeah, I just really like the fact that they have the year on the bottom there. I think that is super cool. And yeah, they're just wool sweaters. Very, very nice. Absolutely love them. Going on to number 21, we have the Seattle Kraken home jersey. So I really do like the Kraken's home jersey. I think they are great. And you can see there is a C on there, which means Giordano is on the back. Very, very happy to get a Gio jersey because I do like Gio a lot. I was happy that he came to the Leafs, even though in his last season or so he wasn't as great. I was still happy to have him on the team. So yeah, have the Kraken home jersey here with the captain's patch, and I do have a Seattle Kraken inaugural season patch as well. I think somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's just with my other patches. So eventually I'll get that sewn onto this here so I can kind of complete the look. At number 20, I have another defenseman. It's on a Leafs jersey, though, so this is the Leafs' third jersey, the reversible jersey. On the back, it's Morgan Rielly. So, big fan of Morgan Rielly, of course, as a Leaf fan. Very, very happy to get a Rielly jersey because this is my first one. Kind of surprising, but yeah, happy to have one of his. And I do like this jersey a lot. The reversible side, I kind of go a little bit more in depth with my unboxing video. I'm not going to go too much in depth here because it's going to be a long video already. But yeah, the reversible side, I think it's kind of pointless. I'm never going to use it. I'm never going to wear it like that. This side here, I think looks pretty good. So yeah, I do like this jersey quite a bit. Moving on to number 19, I have another sweater here. Oh, grabbed the wrong one. So this is a Montreal Canadiens. This was their, let's take a look, 1944 sweater. So yeah, this is another first generation heritage sweater. It's another one where not really the biggest fan of it. It's very, very close to the Montreal jerseys right now, just their home jersey, except for, of course, the C is quite different. It's an open C instead of the closed C that you have now. But yeah, it's okay. It's kind of cool to have this one in its sweater form. I think that is pretty neat. And the collar up top is like a turtleneck, which I think is pretty unique for this sweater here. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really feel too special just because it's kind of what Montreal is wearing right now anyways. But once again, like the Chicago one, it's something that I needed to add if I wanted to have every single one of those first generation heritage sweaters. So I picked it up. Number 18 is the Boston Bruins Centennial away jersey. I loved these Centennial jerseys for the Boston Bruins. I think they look so sick. They're so nice. I love the gold that actually like sparkles. I think that is super, super cool. This one here, the logo does get a little bit lost in the background of the jersey, just because, you know, you have the white there, and then it's the white jersey. So it does also feel a little bit bland up top. I will say that. There is that shoulder patch logo right there, though. So yeah, that definitely, I think, hurts the jersey a little bit. As I always say, I do want this one customized at some point. We'll see if I ever actually get it sent out, but Allmark or Swayman would be going on this one here. Now let's go on to this would be number 17. I have another sweater. Got a lot of sweaters this year. So it is the Montreal Canadiens. This would have been their 1911 to 1912 sweater. So it is the sash right there, just going down on the front. I love that because not too many sweaters or jerseys have sashes. The only one that I really know that has it is the Gretzky one that's back there, the Burger King jersey. That's the only like jersey that has a sash on it. So when I saw that the Montreal Canadiens put this one up, I was like, I didn't even know that had something like that. That is really, really fun. This is not part of that first generation Heritage sweaters. This was made by Tricolor Sports. They kind of put out a Heritage collection, which are very, very nice. I love these sweaters. I think they're so great. Very, very comfortable. Really awesome. Good quality as well. But yeah, like this one. It's very, very unique for sure. Now, with number 16 here, I never actually did an unboxing of this jersey. I did for every single one of the other jerseys that you're going to see in this video. But with this one here, I just hung it up in the background. And the reason for that, of course, is it is a Calgary Flames Johnny Gaudreau jersey. I did also get this one around the time of his passing because I wanted something in his memory. But I didn't want to do an unboxing of it just because it felt like it would be in really poor taste. Even if I was really respectful during the video, I think it still would have been not very respectful at all. It didn't feel right to me to actually make an unboxing around that time. Even now, I don't know if I would really particularly, and that is kind of why I have it at 16, is because, I don't know, I just feel awkward putting it into like a top 15 here. It just, I don't know, in my opinion, it just kind of feels in poor taste. So I have it kind of right in the middle at number 16, because obviously it is a very special jersey here, even though it is just a regular Adidas Indo jersey. But with Johnny on the back, it does make it a little bit more special. So yeah, that's why it's at number 16. Okay, so now I got to go ahead and flip this rack around, so just give me one moment. All right, I got the rack flipped around here. I'm going to try and go a little bit faster because I think this video is getting really long already. At number 15, I have the Vegas Golden Knights 2024 Winter Classic jersey. I'm kind of surprised it is up this high because when it was first revealed, I wasn't really a huge fan of it, but it's grown on me. I still don't love the logo. Logo I'm not a huge fan of, but I really like the fact that this jersey is customized here. I think the customization looks really, really nice. I think it's really cool. I think the design in the pattern of the number looks a little bit better as a number kit than it does on the front of the jersey in the actual logo there. So yeah, it is also just kind of cool to have every single Vegas jersey, right? With this one here, I did complete every single Vegas jersey in my collection. Technically, I don't have the Fanatics jerseys, but still, I have every single style so far that Vegas has done. So yeah, I was kind of happy to get this one here. On to number 14, I have the Tampa Bay Lightning. This was their Disrupt the Night jersey, so their third jersey. It is a made in Canada as well. I just got this one recently on the channel. I think it was, probably like 2 weeks ago that I unboxed it. So it is a fairly new jersey, but yeah, really, really excited to get this one here. Really happy to have it. I think I like this jersey a lot more than other people do. I just love the kind of gradient going down there. I think that is super neat. You can kind of see it right there, the kind of rain droplets. So yeah, I think that is awesome. Now with this one here, I was talking about it in my unboxing video that it's really hard to get customized because the official customizer is Bobcat, who takes a really long time with their jerseys. So I'm probably not going to go that direction. I do want this jersey customized because I love the customization kit. So I think my best option is probably just to buy a kit through CS and then just get it stitched on. Because yeah, otherwise it's going to be just not even worth it, really, honestly. And the people that I talked to on the Hockey Jersey Discord, they said that, yeah, the CS kits would be pretty close. Like probably my best option is just to kind of get it through there. So that's what I'm going to do eventually at some point. Once again, it's me customizing a jersey, which I'm always lazy with, and I always just buy new jerseys instead of getting ones customized. All right, on to number 13 here. I have the Toronto Maple Leafs Fanatics Authentic Pro. So this was my first Authentic Pro, and I never had a Leafs jersey. Well, I guess I technically did have a Leafs made in Canada or on ice jersey. I have one in a Reebok, but I don't have one in an Adidas made in Canada jersey. So I was excited to get this one here. It is a very nice jersey. That is for sure. Yes, they're very expensive, but they are really, really high quality. They're like the Adidas made in Canada jerseys. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. I like it a lot. This one, it's also one, obviously, that I do want to get customized. I think I'm probably going to throw Matthews on this one here just because he's the captain. So I kind of want to get a captain's patch thrown on this one, even though Matthews has barely played this year. At least that's what it feels like. Yeah, as a Leaf fan, I'm nervous about Matthews because, man, he's been injured for a lot this season so far. On to number 12, I have the Anaheim Ducks 30th anniversary jersey. This is one that I really, really like, except for the logo. The logo is the only kind of thing that I hold off a little bit on, and it's just because of the roundel itself. If it was just the duck mask, I would absolutely love this thing. I think it would be so sick, and I really like the fact that the duck mask is kind of like puffy. You can kind of see it, yeah, like right there. You can see that it is puffy. That's how it used to be back in the day on those like older school jerseys, so I like the fact that they implemented it with this jersey here as well. I think that is super, super cool. But yeah, I just wish that the logo was only the duck mask, not the Anaheim Ducks with the little duckfoot logo at the bottom there. It's just kind of pointless in my eyes. The rest of the jersey, though, is fantastic. Obviously, the colors are great. The fact that it says, like, Anaheim Ducks. This one says Mighty Ducks. Yeah, this one says Mighty Ducks of Anaheim on the right sleeve. This one just says Anaheim Ducks on the left. I think that is really, really cool. At number 11, I have the Boston Bruins Centennial home jersey. So yeah, showed the away earlier. This is the home. I think the home is just nicer. It's just a better version of it. Even like the black up top doesn't look as bland as it does on the away. I think the stripes look better. The logo there looks better. It's just, yeah, it's a better looking jersey. I really, really love the Centennial jerseys for the Boston Bruins. I think they did a phenomenal job. Even their Centennial game that they did this season, I wasn't in love with that jersey, but I do still think it's very, very nice. So yeah, this one here, it's going to be the other goaltender. Whatever goaltender I get put on the away, whether it was Ullmark or Swayman, this one's just going to be the other goaltender. Okay, we're finally on to the top 10 here. So this is initially where I would usually start this video. It's going to be like 20 minutes in, isn't it? It's going to be way longer than I initially intended it to be. Anyways, at number 10, I have the Minnesota Wild Made in Canada home jersey. I'm very, very happy that I started collecting these Made in Canada jerseys this year. I mean, I knew I was going to like them. I always knew that. I never got them just because they were really hard to find and they were really expensive. This year, because of Adidas switching over to Fanatics, they were kind of a little bit easier to find, and also they were a lot cheaper as well. Like this one here, I think it was like, was it 150 American or like 180 American? I don't know. It wasn't too bad, all things considered. So yeah, this one, really, really happy about. Also, it is a size 52 as well, which are hard to find in those Adidas Made in Canada jerseys. So that's an even bigger positive. Yeah, absolutely love this thing. Love the dimples on these Made in Canada jerseys, which is why at number 9, it's another Made in Canada jersey. This time, it's the Calgary Flames away jersey. I just lost my balance there. Man, that is embarrassing. Coming in at number 9, yeah, the Flames. Love this away jersey. It's one of the best away jerseys in the league. Just how like that Minnesota jersey is one of the best home jerseys in the league. So yeah, to get it in a Made in Canada jersey, super, super happy about. Also in a size 52. Absolutely phenomenal. This one definitely do need to get customized. So at some point, we'll kind of get around to that. I don't need to repeat my saying that I don't get jerseys customized. On to number 7 here. This is the Montreal Canadiens. This would have been, do I have? No, I do not have what year this would have been. So it would have been the 1924-1925 season. I had to remember it. I sometimes write it down. Forgot this time. 1924, 1925. Yeah. Love this sweater here. So if you guys don't really know the backstory, the reason there's a globe on the front is because they won the Stanley Cup the year before. So basically they're saying, hey, look, we're world champions. And I just think that's so much fun. Like, it's so stupid, but I absolutely love it. Then you have the Canadiens logo just on the sleeve there. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, I had to get this sweater because of the globe. This one is one of those Tricolor Sports heritage jerseys, like the sash one, or heritage sweaters, sorry. Like the sash one I showed you guys earlier. And yeah, really, really fun. Really awesome style. At number 7 here, I have the Kings third jersey. I love this thing, man. I was wanting this thing for a very long time. Like I talked about in my unboxing of this jersey, I wanted this ever since I saw it at Kale's house, and it's because of the logo. The logo here, it's like a rubbery material. It's really something different. I've never seen it before on a jersey. So when I saw this one, I was like, yeah, I definitely need it. And yeah, just absolutely love it. I love the sparkle with the silver there as well. That is super neat. I kind of wish that the Kings went to this as their away jersey instead of what they have now, but yeah, it's okay. It's fine. I still just really, really like this thing a lot. Very, very happy to have it. At number 6, we have another one of those first generation heritage sweaters. This is the Toronto St. Pat. So you can see the 1923 at the bottom there. It's just like the Leafs St. Pat's jersey that they used to wear in an Adidas. Obviously, with the last season, they kind of changed it up a little bit. But yeah, really, really like this one a lot. I initially was not going to get this one, but when I went to pick up another sweater that you guys will see in a second, and I saw this one here, I was like, man, that looks so nice in person. It really, really does. So I kind of had to pick it up. But yeah, it's awesome. I love it. It's this one and the other one that we'll show is the reason why I started collecting these first-gen Heritage sweaters. Before I do show that other one, though, at number 5, I have the Boston Bruins Centennial Third jersey. This is probably my favorite Bruins jersey that they've ever made. I think it's so fantastic. I love every aspect about it. The cream as the main color, the felt logo there, the brown, that's like a darker brown. It's not quite black, but it kind of looks a little bit black. I just love everything about this thing. It is just so gorgeous, so fantastic. Literally, I don't have a bad thing to say about it. Actually, the only thing that I sort of slightly dislike is the fact that it only has one shoulder patch. I wish that it had two. I wouldn't mind if they basically just put this thing on the other shoulder as well. I know it's technically supposed to be their Centennial patch. I'm having a really hard time trying to, there we go, get it flat. Yeah, so it's supposed to be their Centennial patch, which is why it is only on the one shoulder, but they honestly could have just put it on the other shoulder also, and it would have been fine. That's the only complaint that I have with this jersey, and it's a small one, because yeah, this is just, it's amazing. I really, really like that jersey a lot. Coming in at number 4, this is the first generation Heritage sweaters that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, this is the one that basically started me on that journey. It is the New York American sweater. Love this thing so much. I think this is so cool. I had wanted this one for a very long time because I had seen it online, but it was just in a different version. So when I picked this one up, I was like, huh, this looks a little bit different than I'm used to. It's not quite made the exact same way. It has the circa 1926 at the bottom. And I was like kind of confused on why this one looks so different than the other ones that I had seen before. And I looked it up online, and that's, you know, kind of what kickstarted the obsession there. So yeah, I can owe it all to this sweater right here. Very, very happy about it. Yeah, I love this thing. I really, really do. And I cannot wait to get more of the CCM Heritage sweaters because they're just awesome. They're really, really nice. All right, on to the top 3 here. At number 3, I have the Toronto St. Pat's jersey. So, of course, we saw the sweater earlier. This is the jersey, and yeah, it is gorgeous. It is a made in Canada jersey also. This was my first ever made in Canada jersey in an Adidas. I have other jerseys that were made in Canada, like the CCM Big Block jerseys, the Reebok Edges, but I'd never had an Adidas made in Canada jersey before this. Knew I always would like it, like I said before, but yeah, it is awesome. It looks so nice. I have this one in an Adidas Indo jersey, so comparing the two, it's like night and day. Definitely really, really different, and of course, you guys did see that I have 34, so Austin Matthews is on the back of this thing. I got it customized at Sports Lettering Company, who used to do the Leafs jerseys, you know, when they were doing the St. Pat's jerseys. Technically, they didn't do this one because it's a Prime Green jersey, and they switched to Cat Stitch when Prime Green took over, but they were doing it during like the Aero Ready and the Climb My Light era. So yeah, basically it's the exact same thing. They didn't change the customization kit when they switched over to Prime Green. So yeah, looks absolutely fantastic. Really, really solid looking jersey. I love this thing so much. At number 2, I have the Seattle Kraken Winter Classic jersey. Holy do I love this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous, man. I really, really like this thing a lot. It's my favorite Winter Classic jersey, like ever. All of the Winter Classic jerseys. This is the best in my opinion. I just love the logo here. I love the colors. I like that it is kind of a throwback to the Metropolitans, even though they're not really supposed to do a throwback to the Metropolitans. They kind of did it anyways. But yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. This thing is so great. I do need to get it customized at some point. Yada, yada. Never do it. But I do also have the Winter Classic patch, so that also needs to be put on. I'll probably just wait until I get it customized, so never going to happen. Never going to get it customized. But yeah, it's great. I love this thing so much. Even without the customization, it is just absolutely gorgeous. Just the colors on this thing look so nice. And finally, at number 1, my favorite jersey that I got in the collection this year. It's not a jersey. It is another one of those first-gen sweaters. This is a Portland Rosebuds. I love this thing so much. I think it's so cool. I mean, I don't think most people even know about the Portland Rosebuds. They were a team back in the day, in 1926, right there. So yeah, very old school team. And this one is probably the rarest jersey / sweater that I have in my collection. Much rarer than any of those right there, because with the Fisherman and the Storm jersey and the Burger King, you know, all of those jerseys, yeah, they're kind of expensive and they're sought after, but you can still find them online, right? You can still find people selling them. With this one, you're gonna have a hard time finding someone selling this thing. I've only ever seen one of these sweaters sold, and it's in my hands right now. It's the one that I bought. I found it online. Well, I didn't even find it online. Someone posted it in the Hockey Jersey Discord, and when I saw that they posted that, I was like, yep, this is mine. Take it. I'm not even gonna think about it, because if I think about it for too long, someone else might get it, and I'm gonna be so disappointed. So yeah, I just bought it right away. Didn't even think about it, and I'm really, really happy that I did. Yeah, this thing is really, really fun, really gorgeous, and it is really rare. It was one of the ones when I first started collecting these first gen sweaters that I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to even get this thing. It's going to be so hard to find, and when I find it, it's going to be so expensive. And it was expensive, it definitely was, but yeah, I kind of just bit the bullet, and I was like, screw it, I want this thing. I need it. So yeah, I'm surprised that I got it as quickly as I did into collecting it, because yeah, I think I started collecting these first gen sweaters like, I don't even think it was 6 months ago, and I already have this thing. So yeah, I got it pretty quickly, at least, you know, from when I expected to get it. But yeah, those are all the jerseys that I got in 2024 ranked. I'm just looking at this rack here, and yeah, it makes me smile. I think I did pretty well for my collection this year. I like what I got. So yeah, very, very happy about it. Let me know your guys' favorite jersey that you got in 2024. I'd love to hear it in the comments down below. And let me know if you guys like this style of me standing up to go through the jerseys. I don't know if I'm going to do it too often, because yeah, moving the desk, it's kind of a pain. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's just, you know, not something I want to do every single time I record. I just wanted to do it for this one here, just to test it out. And like I said, I think it would be easier than, you know, picking up a jersey, sitting down, showing it, then going back up and going through all of that. Thought it would be easier for this video here. So yeah, if you guys like it, maybe I'll try and rearrange my kind of setup here so I don't have to move my desk every single time I want to do a video like this. But yeah, anyways, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I hope you have a great 2025, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.